Arizona's state legislature passes a bill criminalizing the mass mailing of ballots by election officials. One America's Christina Bobb has more from Phoenix.
Sir, I understand that you had a bill that passed yesterday. What can you tell me about this election integrity effort that passed?
Yeah, so House Bill 2792 addresses a very concerning trend that we saw all across the country where elections officials attempted to mass mail early ballots to voters even if they didn't request them. And, even Jimmy Carter, former Democrat president, says that mail-in ballots are one of the most fraud prevalent ways to vote. And so what 2792 does is it bans mass mailing of early ballots to voters that didn't request it. And most importantly, it adds a Class 5 felony for doing so, because if a county recorder or an election official decides to go rogue and mass mail ballots to willfully violate the law, there should be an extremely stiff penalty, and that's what this bill would put in place.
That's very interesting. It's one of the first ones that I've heard of, at least, that is criminalizing this activity. Is this a first of its kind, or have you seen this done in other states?
Well, so we've done this on a few bills already this session here in Arizona. There are certainly election statutes across the country that have criminalization as well, but I think it's really important because the Democrats tried to play this issue up during the debates, and the reality is it does not criminalize lawful participation in our elections. It only criminalizes illegal participation in our elections. And so, again, if a county recorder decides to go rogue, they don't just call into question the outcome of their county's election, but in the instance of a statewide, like a presidential or a Senate race, they call into question the entire state's election, and that can't happen.
And what are the penalties?
So a Class 5 felony would include jail time, fines, and the like.
Sir, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.